Project Hail Mary is based on the 2021 best-selling science fiction novel by Andy Weir. The film was written by Netflix's Daredevil, Drew Goddard, and directed by Phil Lord and Christopher Miller, aka Lord and Miller, who are the same filmmakers behind 21 and 22 Jump Street and the Lego Movie. Also, Phil Lord is one of the writers of Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse, and both Lord and Miller are writers of Across the Spider-Verse, as well as writers for the upcoming Beyond the Spider-Verse, scheduled to be released in 2027. The film was about science teacher Ryland Grace, who wakes up alone on a spaceship light years from Earth. As his memory returns, he uncovers a mission to stop a mysterious substance killing the sun and save Earth. An unexpected friendship may be the key. So I had never read the book, but I was very interested to see this, as I am a fan of the sci-fi genre and the people behind this film. Over here in the UK, and just this weekend gone, we've had preview screenings the weekend before this week's released, and I was like, yeah, let's go and see it. But I'm sorry to say I didn't see this in IMAX, I just saw this at a 2D screening at my local cinema, and occasionally a fly was going around the screening room, annoying myself and the other audience members. But still, it was so worth it. Man, Project Hail Mary left me feeling pretty speechless. Lord and Miller rules. They've both done a phenomenal job directing this film. When it comes to their passionate and unique approach, making the film to be full of charm and beauty. What also rules is cinema. This felt like another example of me wanting to pick up a camera, go out and shoot something. Wow, inspiration and imagination. And another thing that rules is the authenticity of the sci-fi genre. The experience kind of felt different and authentic, as the genre does from time to time, and I think that's one of the strengths and benefits of science fiction. Visually, Project Hail Mary is breathtaking and extraordinary. Cinematographer Greg Fraser continues to prove to be one of the best DOPs working today. His camera and lighting work felt effective and unforgettable. The production sets and props were fantastic. They show a lot of personality and curiosity for the story. The pacing and editing were neat, and it does an appropriate job going back to the past on Earth and then towards the present in space. When it comes to story and character development of the global conflict and the space mission, it never felt messy or all over the place. The film always gave us meaningful reasons to be in which time zone. I loved the score by Daniel Pemberton, the way he created and mixed the variety of instruments and genres felt moving and full of emotion. Drew Goddard's script presents this bleak and frightening subject matter. However, for the most part, the film was light and again full of charm, beauty and also humour. To lift your spirits and to think that while the world faces an impossible global conflict, anything seems possible to beat it. Sorry if I just sounded a bit cringe there. What I appreciated from this film was how they explained the scientific stuff, which was a subject I wasn't the best at in my education days. The film approaches science in less complicated ways and more simpler ways, regarding dialogue, visuals and humour, by not always taking it seriously, which I really enjoyed and appreciated. Ryan Gosling shines as the lead role. That man can't do anything wrong. He plays this guy who's a science teacher, as mentioned earlier, and knows his line of work. But when he's been put into a much bigger responsibility, his character comes across as flawed and not that confident. I mean, I would if I was him. However, as the film goes on, he starts to learn, understand, realise, believe and prove himself, and you believe all of this from how this film is written, directed and Gosling's performance. Sandra Huller also shines, trying to save the Earth as the leading individual. Huller shows a lot of intensity and focus with a dry sense of humour. What stands out to me the most in Project Hail Mary is the chemistry between Grace and the rocky alien spider named Rocky. From how they both meet towards interacting, understanding and helping each other out was fun, engaging and at times emotional. Rocky as a character was fun, cute and very watchable. He brought so much personality and I could tell that the audience absolutely loved him as a character. I have to mention the amazing puppet work of Rocky and the voice actor James Ortiz. From what I've heard and seen based on interviews, it's pretty impressive stuff. I think it was a really good idea to have James Ortiz on set, who also worked on the puppet of Rocky along with other puppeteers, to help Gosling to get into the character of Grace, but I think most importantly to connect with Rocky on a practical and physical level and less on CGI. The CGI shots of Rocky for the complex moments are really good and well polished, and I am very excited to see the behind the scenes of how they created and captured this aspect of the film. Project Hail Mary is a film about loneliness, friendship and coming together during a time when the world faces global conflict. It's a film we need right now, and I hope it will lift your spirits as it did to me. I honestly don't have any issues with the film. I can see some viewers won't appreciate the running time. It is a 2-hour and 36-minute film. And I can also see some viewers will feel that it's too cute or cheesy, but I didn't feel any of these potential and expected issues. I loved this film. I would highly recommend you see this in cinemas before it streams on Prime Video. So those are my thoughts on Project Hail Mary. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you've enjoyed this video, and please let me know your thoughts about the film in the comments below. Feel free to watch another video. Have a wonderful day, and until next time.